Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to get information about your next relationship. This is for my single people out there. Quick side note, I want this reading to be about your next significant relationship. What I mean by that is that it doesn't have to be the person you are going to spend your life with necessarily, but it's going to be a relationship that has an impact on you, that involves feelings in both sides, like not some flings or one night stand. I really want to channel a relationship that is meaningful for you and your person. Okay, so there is 4 piles for you to choose from today. Pile 1 with this rose quartz. Pile 2 with this moonstone. Pile 3, sorry, with this labradorite. She's very pretty. I don't know if you can see. Okay. And we have pile 4 with this tiny aquamarine. She's very tiny, but full of energy. Don't be mistaken. So take all the time that you need to choose. You can pause the video. You can go down below. Each pile has a song. You can choose with the song as well if you feel like it. You can choose with the number associate with the pile, or with the number in the timestamp. You can choose like whichever way feels right for you, whichever crystal feels the prettier. Like there are so many ways for you to choose. And I will get started with pile 1 and see you in your reading. Hi group 1, if you choose this rose quartz, it's going to be a reading all about your next relationship. I probably said that in the intro, but just in case I am going to say it again, in case you didn't heard it or anything like that. I want to channel your next significant relationship, like not a one night stand, not like a fling. What I want to channel today is like your next not necessarily long relationship, but something that would have like some relationship that would have a huge impact on you in some way. So like it's not like something, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, there's just gonna be something significant. It might not be your forever person, but it's going to be someone that has an impact on your life and is significant for you. Okay, I hope I made sense. I'm always, when I do pick a card, here I go, with the rose quartz, I always stumble on my words and I'm all in my feelings and I get stressed out, and I don't know what it is with this crystal, but yeah, it just, my logical mind jumped outside the window in front of me, and it's just my feelings. Anyway, so today we are going to first have a look at who your person is. So I'm going to try to get info with this song and those cards, mostly about their personality, maybe their sign as well. Those are really going to be like who they are, like on a like more psychological side, as well as physical if we get some info. Then we're gonna go with those 2 cards, get a bit more info about the way your relationship I'm so sorry is going to be, like what type of relationship or anything like that, regardless the actual relationship once you will be in it. And then we're gonna get more info about the person and the relationship, both with those tarot cards. And then we're gonna try to get some timing or any idea of timing and things that might be coming with those oracles. Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm going to start with the song you got, Rescue Me by Dot3. Oh, I can't speak today. I'm sorry. So I have two playlists that I use. There is one that is more like sentimental that I use. For example, I used this playlist when I did my channel messages from your person. But for today's video, I just went with my regular playlist, which is like there is like song like Red with hard rock to K-pop and like TV OST and just it's like a bunch of different things, and yet we got a love song. So yeah, also this song start with the lyric, our story's old, older than the wind, it's been this side for years. So I think this is like your next relationship is with someone that you have either you already know in this life or that you definitely had past life with. Like definitely for sure this is someone that on the soul level at least you know. For some of you it might be a soulmate, even maybe twin flame connection. I don't think it's the case for all of you, but it's just someone that you have incarnated with before in the past and with whom you had an history already. Might be even a karmic that you had already past contract with in another life, but it's someone that you know on a soul level at least. Also, this is like I have songs in many different language, and this is an English song, so I will go more with someone that's an English speaker. It doesn't have to be a native English speaker, but that speak English. And yeah, this group is, if I'm not mistaken, it's an American group. So if we just take some info from here, that will be someone that might live in the US or have family in the US or like some tie to the United States. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. So you got the second house, quieted, Saturn, and rebirth. So yesterday I filmed another reading. It was the reading for what's going on with them, and those two cards came out for, I believe it was pile one, but those two cards came out for one pile as well. So maybe I already channeled your person yesterday. So if you feel like it, if you feel like give it a try, maybe go see that as well. If you have question, you might get some extra answer over there. So yeah, so they got second house, value, possession, resources, body, and grounding. Quieted with the fox. Wait, let me show it to you closely because this card is so gorgeous. I'm still in love with those cards. That's why I'm using them again today. I already used them in my last reading. And then we got Saturn, discipline, respect, responsibility, reality, and boundaries. The wise, the guardian. And rebirth with the rabbit. So those two animals, one has brown eyes and one has black eyes. So your person might have brown or black eyes, or like very deep brown, I would say. Also on this card, the fox eyes are just like very piercing. I think you can see it as well on the screen. Like it has very piercing eyes. So I would say your person has like very intense eyes. That might be a way you can recognize them. I'm also coordinated that there is white on both of those pictures. Even the fox has some white in them, in their ears and their front. So maybe they're like, I don't necessarily think they have white hair, but I will say maybe they like to dye their hair, because white is not necessarily, unless you're pretty old, it's not necessarily like a natural color. So either you are a bit older and old enough to have white hair, or maybe some people have also have white hair very early on. So either dyeing their hair or like white hair might be significant for your person. I will say mostly for most of you dyeing their hair, and for a few of you maybe white hairs. Um, okay, for the like physical things. Also, to me, like I have fox and rabbits living around my house. I live in the forest, and both of those animals are all over the place here. Like I have few like they're not pack because I don't think you can call like fox. They don't have a pack, but they have families, and I have like 3 or 4 different families of fox living around my house, and they are insanely loud. Like they like to fight and scream between different families for territories. So maybe your person is like, I mean, I know it's not the typical way of thinking of foxes, but to me, maybe your person is a bit loud. Like, I would say maybe not loud, but they like to fight to what they want because, yeah, that's what they remind me of. Like, they like to fight to what they want, and they are not afraid of, like, being noticed why they're doing it. Like, if they want something, they will go for it and they will fight for it. And they will get noticed, they will get loud in the process if it's what they need to do. But it's also associated with quietude, so I think they are more like a chill person, but sometimes if they have to fight for their family, their friend, their loved one, or for something that they really care about, they will get like fired up and they will make all the noise that they need to make, and they will make themselves clear and notice. With the rabbit, so I'm not sure it's a rabbit, but I'm like there is like those field. They're like it's not a rabbit. I don't know how it's called in English. It's like those field rabbit, but also it's white, so theoretically it would be a rabbit still. I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it. It would be a rabbit, but I will say that I don't know why this rabbit seems like pretty tall and with body here. I would say maybe your person likes to run. This came to my mind right away when I took that card out. So maybe they like to run or like exercise. I don't think they necessarily like do weightlifting. I would think it's more like in the cardio, but just overall they like to take care of their body and their physical appearances, like we said, with dyeing their hair. So yeah, I would say most likely it's like more like a cardio type of training that they like to do, but it could be any type of training that help them look the way they want. We also have values, possession, resources, and grounding. So I would say your person is most likely pretty attached to their possession and resources, to what they have, what they own. But I think to me the energy I get is that it came from a place of hard work. Like they are hardworking, and that's one of their values. They have a lot of values that they live by. Like it's almost like their value is almost their rule, and that's why they will fight for the people they love. But they are also really attached to what they own, because I think it took them a lot of time to own those things, to have enough money to buy those things. And so they might seem like a bit overly attached to material possession, but I think you will have to remember that it's because they had to fight and had to work really hard to get them. Yeah. And so we have also discipline, respect, responsibility, reality, and boundaries. So yeah, I think they are really like, they're a respectful person. Like really when they get fired up, it's really just because they have to defend someone they love. But they are not like the type to go and disrespect people, to get noticed for no reason, to get loud and just be all over the place. They are pretty disciplined and respectful. I think those are part of their values. I think they're relatable with responsibility. I think you can rely on them with wise and guardian. Like I really think like they have more of like they don't have to be a father, but even with their friend, I think they get that father or mother figure. Like they are the friend that take care of the other friends. I hope I make sense. Like if someone is not doing well, they always are going to be the one who go check on them, who's there for them, who sees it, like they're always the person who sees that someone else is not doing great. Like they are this wise and more mature person in their group of friends or with the people that they are. And I think it's gonna translate in the relationship with someone that you can rely on and that you can also share your problem with. Like it's not going to be hard to talk with them. They are not going to be hard to talk to and how to express your feelings to. Like they're going to be very understanding and open, and they are going to want to know what's going on with you. And also with boundaries, I think they have like pretty healthy boundaries and they are going to respect yours. They are not like they're not going to push for you to open up until you're ready, but they are always going to give you the vibe that if you are ready, you can talk to them. And with rebirth, I would say that the rebirth make me think that your relationship, once you're gonna be with them, it's gonna be like a rebirth for you. It's gonna be something new, because I get this feeling that maybe you didn't had a relationship like that before. Like a relationship where the other person is so mature and understanding and respectful. So yeah, it's really going to be like, to me, like a very stable, mature relationship. Okay, let's get going. I have so much to say about this. I think it's going to be quite long. Let your friends help you. We got ask for and accept support from others. And we got new love, a new person has started your romantic feelings. So with the new love, maybe you just met this person, or have been made aware of this person, or like I said, maybe you know them but just on a soul level, and they are someone completely new. I think for a few of you, you have already met them, but the majority of you met them in a previous life. You know them on a soul level. Either it's because you are soulmates, divine counterparts, or a karmic that was already your karmic in a past life. But yeah, a new person has started your romantic feelings. So yeah, they are new person. Also with all of the angel surrounding her, I get the idea that this relationship is divinely guided. I think your angels, both of you there and yours, are here and are helping this relationship started. Even if it's not going to start like right away, everything that's happening in your life, at some point you're gonna feel like, oh yeah, I went through that because that allowed me to be ready to be with this person, or it put me in a position where I could meet this person. Like, this is divinely orchestrated, and at some point I think it's going to be clear for you that this was something that was pushed towards you. And let your friends help you. So maybe I feel like for some of you, you might meet these persons through your friends. I would go as broadly as says, even if they are not your friends, but like acquaintances. Like, I think your next relationship is someone that one of your friends or family member or someone that you know already know. Like, even if you don't know them yourself, someone that you know them. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, maybe like if your friends are asking you to go out with them or to go do some activity with them, I will advise you to say yes, maybe more than usual, because that might be how you meet this person, at a social gathering with people that you know and they are going to be there. Or even if like one of your friends is like, there's someone I think you should meet or stuff like that, just go for it because it might be them. Okay, yeah, I really feel like social gathering with this card, like some sort of, because there are so many people, they look so happy, like she looked like she's going to go to a wedding. So like if there is any type of celebration that you want to go to, that you are supposed to go to, that might be where you meet this person. Yeah, and especially weddings, or also there's a baby, so like, or maybe a baby shower, or like something in that vibe, like something maybe not as simple as a party. It could be a party for some of you, but for others it might be like some next level party, like a wedding. That's how I see it. Okay, and then we got, oh, the Queen of Hair and the King of Hair. We have a king and a queen. Yeah, okay, that might not be a comic. Like, scratch that. That feels like more of a soulmate or twin flame connection. Like, I go back to that first line of the song, "A story's old, older than the wind. It's been decided for years." I think like, okay, yeah, if maybe one or two of you is going to be a comic, but for everyone else it's gonna be like, we have the king and the queen of hair. So with two air, so air would be sword in the traditional tarot, so that might come way more faster than you think. Like, air are very quick and fast energy, and so it might come very fast. Like if you have any celebration in the near future, any social gathering, you might meet them right like in the spend of a month. Or also air is I always associate air with well, sword and air signs. So we have Libra coming up in October, and we are beginning of September, so that will be in a month. So yeah, I think this is coming very, very fast. This is a timeless reading, so whichever air sign is coming the fastest for you, that might be when you meet them. If you see this reading, I don't know, next year or whenever you see it, the next air sign month might be significant for you, but definitely the one that's the closest to you, because to me this is like coming fast. You're gonna be surprised. We're gonna see like the last cards, but it's coming fast. And queen and king, so queen of hair, we have independence, experience, realistic, witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. And for the king, we got events that occur with a great speed. Take time to carefully review your option, create creative solution. So I'm really thinking that also, I don't know if you see, but to me the unicorn she sees on her bubble is this unicorn. So I'm thinking that whichever energy you are, either you're the masculine or the feminine, or even if you are like, we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, and whichever energy you identify to, that you feel you have the more to, like you can be a woman and have more masculine energy, it's completely fine. But I think that whichever person in your relationship that has the most feminine energy, is that person is already so aware of the other person on a soul level. They might be dreaming of them, they might be you or them might be dreaming of one another. Yeah, there was this idea to me, because she looked in this crystal ball, that some of you is already very aware of how it's going to play out and what is happening. But with the seeing the humor in a situation, I think you guys are going to have like a very easy but also fun relationship. Like I said, you can rely on this person But and with the Ys, I think they're definitely smart, but I also think that it's not going to be like only smart and work, and like you guys are going to have a lot of fun as well. You're gonna do some funny things, you're gonna have fun with one another, and I think you are going to be able to be yourself once you are together, like once you are in private, on dates, like once you're together, like you get out of your head, you get out of your everyday stress, and you just be yourself and you have fun and you can rely on one another, and it's really freeing. Like, so we have 2 unicorns are horses, so and unique, and so it's like you can be unique, you can be yourself, and it's so freeing. You're free to be you and they are free to be them, and this is something that we don't experience often. And I think this goes also to a level of unconditional love. Like, I'm really thinking that this new relationship will definitely involve unconditional love, and that's why it's going to be so easy, because you won't give more than they give you. It's going to be really reciprocate, like fair and balanced. The relationship is going to be balanced. You're going to give and get as much as the other, and that's why it's going to feel so easy. And again, we have intelligent and independence, and I think you are both going to be mature enough to experience this relationship, to live it, because sometimes when we still have some healing, or when we're not ready, or we are doubting ourselves, we can self-sabotage ourselves and it can create tension. But I really think here, like, you both are going to be in a place where you know what you want, and you know how to express what you want, and so you can communicate clearly, and you can have this very fulfilling relationship. And with events that occur with a great speed, I really think that not only this relationship is coming to you faster than you think, but I really think that you guys are going to connect right away. Like, you're gonna meet, and there's not going to be many doubts of like, is this right, or should I wait? Like, you guys gonna meet, and you're gonna connect right away, and things are going to progress really fast, and it's gonna feel right. Like, I think it's going to feel right. It's gonna feel like this rebirth, this thing that you've been waiting like almost maybe all your life to experience, and it's going to be so good, full of feelings, but good feelings of love and happiness and safety, like really feeling of safety with one another. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I like your person and I like you as well. I like the both of you a lot. This is going to be such a nice relationship. Yeah. So then we got the situation will improve, and if you believe, I want to put them like that. So yeah, I think this is a message for you, definitely. That maybe you've listened to me talk and you were like, damn, that's too good to be true. I wish she was right. I don't think she is right. I think this is just me wishful thinking, or I click on this pile, but just because I knew the rose quartz was about the heart chakra. Or you've been like dismissing everything that I said, thinking that it's not for you, but spirit are saying it's for you if you believe it. Your situation is not set in stone, and if you take the chances that spirit is handing to you, if you take the chances also when your friend is offering you to go with them somewhere or things like that, if you take the chances that you get, if you believe in yourself, and if you believe that you deserve all of this, if you believe that you deserve this amazing relationship, you will get it. It will improve. Your life will just in a flash, it's gonna be everything you desired. But if you need to stop blocking yourself, because yeah, I think like your person on their end, they're ready. but maybe you still have some issue with self-worth and being worthy of such an amazing relationship and a mature person. So trust me, I'm sure you're ready. They are like you guys are high level soulmate to me, and you deserve one another. You might even be twin flames if you identify with that. So whatever they are, whoever they are, I'm sorry, you are as well. You just have to embrace it and let yourself let what's the word, you just have to be you and be confident in it, and be confident in the fact that who you are is so unique, and who you are deserve everything. Just because you might not be exactly the same as your friends, maybe you're thinking, oh, but yeah, but I'm not this or I'm not that, or it doesn't mean that, not only it doesn't mean that it's true, it might be internalized beliefs, but also internalized beliefs. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I said that correctly. So, but not only, yeah, you are worthy of all of those things, but your uniqueness is what this person is going to love so much. They don't want your friend, even if like maybe you think, but my friend is so much better, she's prettier, or he's stronger, or this and that. But your person doesn't want your friend. They want you on the soul level, and on the physical they are going to want you for who you are. So believe in it. Believe that you deserve that, because you do. And then we have show the world the real you. What was I saying? A time to give rather than take. So we have new moon in Virgo and full moon in Aquarius. So we got Libra. I mean, I was really set on Libra, but any air sign. And more confirmation if you or your person is Virgo or Aquarius. Not on top with my astrology sign yet, so I'm not sure. Let me check. Air sign will be Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius is air sign. Libra and Gemini. So we have 2 air sign. Libra, Aquarius for confirmation, and Virgo will be Earth sign. Well, yeah, with the animals, like Earth sign makes sense to me as well. But yeah, also the unicorns, and we have a lot of green here. Okay, so show the world the real you. What was I saying? You're unique, you're a unicorn, and you don't need to hide it from others, especially not from your person. Like I said, they are going to love you for who you are. And if you like hide yourself or pretend to be someone else, that might be a way to make them run away. Like, they are going to want you, so don't pretend to be someone else when you meet them. Be yourself. And a time to give rather than take. Yeah, I think to me this is this idea. And also she's wearing a flower crown, and she is too, so like, to me this is like going back to this to let your friends help you, and that this idea of a gathering and a time to give rather than take. Maybe it's time to give your time to your friends, because maybe you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, and sometimes it can be fulfilling. Like, maybe you have been starting a new passion, like music or writing or painting, and so you've been doing that on your own in the comfort of your own house. But spirit are encouraging you to give your time to others and spend time with your friends, or like go to social gathering, or if you get invited by people, go for it. Give your time to other. That's how you're gonna meet them. So we have like, yeah, definitely something like you or your person might be an air sign or a earth sign, but they don't have to be. And I will say that it's happening very, very fast. You just have to believe. Remember to believe. Let me show it to you one more time. Believe. Okay, pile one. This is going to be it for your reading. Yeah, this is. I don't want to leave you guys' energy. It's such a beautiful relationship that I can see here, and I'm really happy for you. And yeah, okay, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see this, and I will see you hopefully in another video. Bye! Hi group 2, if you choose this Moonstone, you can't really see on camera, but she has some shine to it. I really like her. Okay, so in today's reading we are going to see your next relationship. This is for my single people out there. Don't worry, I'm part of the club. It's fine. No judgment here. So I said that for pile 1, and I probably have said that in the intro as well, but I just want to make it clear. This relationship that I'm going to channel is your next significant relationship. So it's not a fling, this is not a one night stand, this is not something that will not leave an impact on your life. The relationship that I'm channeling might not be your, like, it doesn't have to be your like forever person, it's just your next relationship, but it's a significant relationship. Okay, so we are going to have a look at your personality, things like that, with those cards and this song. Then we're gonna have a look at some extra informations with those tarot cards and with those oracle. Sorry, it's the other way around, with those oracle and those tarot cards. And we're gonna finish it off with some extra advice. So for pile 1, it was more directed toward them, but I left it open. It's just like some final info that we are going to get. Let's get started. So with the song you got, Find Yourself by Great Good Time, okay, and Before You Exit. With this song, so there was a few things that comes to my mind. First of all, the chorus is don't let someone find you until you find yourself. And to me, when I heard it, I was like, okay, this is an indication of timing, because I think that you and this person are going to start this relationship once you are both in a place where you have a good idea of who you are. You might not have it all figured out, but you are going to be in a place where you are fine with yourself and you know pretty much who you are, at least in this instant. It might change over the course of your life, obviously, we all evolve, but either this is your forever person or just a karmic or just someone that you're gonna spend a few months with. Whatever it is, when you're going to meet this person, you are going to be in a place where, and they are going also to be in a place where you know yourself. You have found yourself in a way, even if you don't have everything figured out. I also, that the lyric that stood out to me was this verse where the singer said, are we over or meant to be? Don't need to know right now. Time will work it out. So to me, this relationship, when you're gonna start it, the both of you, you might not be sure right away that this will work, but I think it's going to be fine for the both of you. Like, you were just you're both going to go into this relationship thinking whatever happens, time will tell, and we are just going to have a good time because we like each other and we enjoy each other company, so let's give it a try. And it won't be like full of expectation, and it's going to be like, okay, I definitely want to marry this person. It's going to be like, okay, let's go with it and see what happens. If we get married at some point because we want to spend our life together, it's fine. And if it's just a relationship that's going to last a few months, that's fine as well. I think that whatever it's going to be, you both are going to be fine with it, and you are going to go with the flow. That's what I get from this song. Yeah, let's get some more info. So we have Pisces, so your person might be Pisces or have Pisces in their chart, or you might be as well. It could be like extra confirmation. We got whoa, we got a lot of signs. Okay, we got Taurus with this little dog. We also got Aries with this goat, and the 11th house. I want to look at some things. So Taurus will be earth sign, Pisces will be water sign, and Aries will be fire sign. So okay, maybe this is their complete chart, like sun, moon and rising, or rising, moon, sun, or whatever. I will let you see, but they don't have to be. Don't worry if they're not. It's just extra confirmation. So you and I'm more qual to what this card. This dog has blue eyes, which is uncommon for dogs. First of all, this dog has horns, so that's pretty uncommon. But it also has, I think it's a he has blue eyes, or she has blue eyes. So your person might have blue eyes or brown eyes. I will go more on the blue eyes for a lot of you, because this one stood out to me more when it comes to their eyes. But this one also has brown eyes. So also they both, like, to me, they have like puppy eyes, you know, like those type of eyes where when you look into their eyes you cannot refuse them anything. So that might be a way for you, like, to recognize them. When you look into their eyes, you want to say yes to anything they ask or anything they say. Like, you just like think they have like cute, like puppy-ish eyes, or like, you know, like the cat in Shrek. Like they have those type of eyes, like very big, beautiful, and like sweet eyes that make you want to say yes to everything and literally melt. Yeah, that's it, that's the vibe. So yeah, your person might have like, yeah, very sweet eyes, and big eyes also. They both are like a brownish color, though they might have brown light hairs. They don't have to, but yeah, that might be a way for you to recognize them. And yeah, with those two animals, like the dog and this goat, baby goat, just give me a very sweet feeling. So I really think like your person is going to be pretty sweet, more in the like charming and very gentle type of way. They don't have to be like for every situation, but with you, I think they are going to be sweet and calm and gentle. That's the vibe I'm getting. Then we got Pisces. Connect to your intuition, to art, to your imaginary world. So I think they are probably an artist. With connect to your intuition, to art, to your imaginary world. That make me think right away of artists, writers, musicians, painters. There's so many other form of art that I am completely dismissing right now, and I'm very sorry. But yeah, I really think your person is an artist in some way. They don't have to live out of their art. Like, they might have a traditional job or a study, but on the side they have some passion that involve the art. And with connect to your intuition, I think they might not be necessarily spiritually aware, but they are so in touch with their instinct, and they are following their instinct, and they just going with whatever feels right to them, and usually it works for them. Like, that's the way I'm getting it. And we have the 11th house, friend, fraternity, collective project, community, activism. So I think they are very close to their family and friend unit. I think that they put family and friendship and relationship, they put anything that is related to the other important person in their life above everything. Let's say they have a family member who is really sick, but they have something important to do at their work that they will still cancel work and go take care of their family, because their family is their priority as well as their friends. If friends need them, it's midnight, they will go there and take care of their friends. Then their friends need to be pick up at a bar at 3 in the morning, they know they can call them and they will go. Their friends and family, the people that they love, is their top priority. That's why I'm seeing it. With activism, they might as well do some charity work. Because there is a dog here, maybe they volunteer at shelters, or with the god they just go, like, they like to do some activism related to like animals, like either dogs or like goats, maybe like any smaller animals, maybe not like too big ones, but yeah, they like to volunteer maybe in the field of animals, or they have a lot of compassion for animals, and they are very fired up when it comes to animal cruelty. They might be vegetarian or vegan for some of them, so could be extra confirmation if there was someone that you had in mind going into this reading and they are vegan or vegetarian or just an animal lover. That could be also something that I would associate with them. Okay, let's get going. Then we got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And you got codependency, addiction are affecting your romantic life. So, okay. I will say that, first of all, with the stay optimistic and positive thinking, that link to just who, like the energy I get from them. I think they are a pretty optimistic person, but I will say that go back to your to the song Find Yourself. I think that as much as they are everything that I described, right now the place they are in, just like at this exact moment, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see that, I think they are maybe not the more optimistic when it comes to their love life, and that might be why they have some codependency issues, addiction issues. Addiction is it's a very broad word. What I mean is, like, there can be so many things linked to addiction. You can be addicted to your job, you can be addicted to substances, you can be addicted to some unhealthy coping mechanism, you can be addicted to even the art. Like, sometimes you can just use, like, to me, addiction and codependency could be anything that you use in a way that is unhealthy, in a way that help you numb yourself or distract yourself an unhealthy amount. Like, maybe their art is a place that they use to lose themselves and forget themselves, and it's, instead of just being this activity that they love doing and bring them joy, it became their escape, and it becomes their escape to the point where it's no longer healthy. And I think that maybe it's because they are like they are in the place right now where, and maybe you are too, because don't let someone find you until you find yourself. I think it applied to the both of you. So maybe you both in a place where you think that love is not for you, or like you think that you will never find the one, or there is this idea that you are in a place right now where you feel like love is this unachievable thing, like something that you can't have, and you use something else to distract yourself, because you maybe there is this like emptiness, like this idea that you are missing something in your life, and maybe you're thinking that's a relationship, and so you're burying yourself in something else, when what's missing is not someone else. What's missing is the healing of this idea, the healing that you need someone else to be complete. I think finding yourself is finding yourself on your own, and maybe you both are in a place right now where you think you need someone else, but you will never find this someone else, and so you are using an healthy coping mechanism, whatever they might be. Maybe you bury yourself in work, in your side project, in even like I always have video game coming back because I knew people who were addicted to video games, and it could be dangerous as well. So maybe you and your person, you both are in the place right now where you need to heal this idea that you need someone else to be yourself. And once you get to that point, I don't know how long it's gonna take. We're gonna see later on with like more timing cards, ideas, like things like that. But maybe you both are going to meet once you are finally happy being by yourself. You finally heal yourself. You finally don't feel the need to use coping mechanism just because you are alone. Yeah. That was a bit specific, so if it's not your case, it might just be like you need to remain positive and you still have like some sort of addiction, or maybe not you but just your person. But I really think like for a bunch of you it's mirrored, at least when it come to this. Okay, let's get going. Then we got ego 15, that would be, I believe that would be the devil, and king of fire, that would be the king of wands. So I want to start with the ego. I want to say a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, and negative or fear-based thoughts. I think that this is linked to that, what I was saying, like this idea that you need love, or like you are in the place where you feel like whatever it is that you want, you will never get it. And I think this is your ego talking. Like this is definitely your ego talking. And it's not easy to quiet our ego, but I think it's by healing yourself that you will manage to make your ego less loud. Because I think right now your ego is screaming, and that's why you are distracting yourself and them as well. I really think it's the case for the both of you, because this is about them, but I keep thinking of you, the viewer, whoever you are. So I think the both of you are really in this place where you feel trapped, but you're not, and you are focusing on the wrong things and using bad things and using bad coping mechanism to help you get through the days. But you don't have to. There is no need for that, because this is just a perception of your ego and not the reality. You can be whole by yourself. You don't need anything else or anyone else to find yourself. This is all within you. And we have King of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event, oh my god, I can't speak. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So first of all, with passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless, I think your person is passionate, and I think also that your relationship is going to be passionate. Like I said, I think you both are going to go in it not having many expectation, because you will be in so much better place once you get together, and this relationship is going to feel adventurous and passionate, and it's going to be like very fiery. So yeah, that's really the idea that I get. And a sudden event that needs immediate attention, when you're gonna meet them, once you heal and you're ready to meet them, it's going to be like fast. It's going to go fast. It's going to be very fiery. Like the attraction you're gonna feel for one another, the passion you're gonna feel for one another is going to be very fast. Like it's not going to be a slow build. You might see them across a room and be like, okay, I want to go and talk to this person, and I want to get to know them, and things are going to just like you're gonna be the spark, and everything is going to be set in flame, but in a good way. Set in fire in a good way. Because we have ego, so the devil, that would be Capricorn. So maybe Capricorn season might be significant, or any fire month sign. I would say those, I associate them more with like when you're gonna meet this person. So either during Capricorn season, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the first fire sign that I thought of was Sagittarius. Sagittarius will be in the end of November, beginning of December, like until mid-December. So maybe by December, that's when you are going to meet this person, or either during Capricorn season. That would be like any, like the closest to you. Like I think it's, well, it doesn't have to be. I think for some of you it might be the closest to you, because I think some of you have already started this healing, but for some of you this is just the beginning. So but yeah, I would say that any fiery month, so fire sign, and Capricorn might be significant when it comes to your meeting with this person, or taking things to the next level. Maybe some of you already know this person, but yeah, there is some delay until something happens, because there is a need for healing. Okay, let's keep going. Then we got improving health and success. So yeah, I really think that all that's missing for this relationship to start, this really passionate and adventurous relationship, is the improvement of your mental health and your healing that needs to be done. Being in a more positive thinking place, like being in a place where you're thinking more positively. That's a better sentence. Yeah, being in a place where you find yourself, I think that it's more confirmation that once that's healed, which might take some time. This is not something that's easy to do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's easy. This requires time. There is no need to rush it as well. I think you can take all the time that you need. This person will be here no matter what. They are going to be here because they are healing as well, because that was their energy in the first place that I think you are into. So yeah, they will be here. Take your time, heal yourself, and then the success will come flying to you. Like, look at her, she's flying. The success will come flying to you. You won't have to go and look for them. It might happen. I think your meeting with this person might happen in any way. Like, I don't get anything specific for how you are going to meet this person. I think all that you need to do is get in a better place, find yourself, and then spirit is going to take care of everything, and you are going to meet this person and have this very passionate and loving relationship with them. And like I said, they are very like sweet person and very loving, putting their love relationship, like whatever it's romantic or friendship or family, like everything that every person that they love, they put them above everything else. So this is going to be a good relationship, no matter what type of relationship it is. But you need to, you and them, you both need to heal, improve your mental health before you can get to that place and fully succeed and enjoy everything and be free. Because with those wings, I'm reminded of freedom. Also with those wings, they remind me of a bird. So I really think that once you are in a better place, things are going to just happened really fast. It's just a matter of healing. And then we have you are good enough. We go back to feeling of worthiness. And what do you need to release? So yeah, we have waxing waning moon, and full moon in Virgo. So Virgo is our sign, which will go with Capricorn. So to me, this is more confirmation that you might meet them during Capricorn season, since we have it twice. I don't take those into consideration because to me they are yours or your person's sign, or they are significant in their chart, but they might be significant as well. Yeah, so you are good enough. To me, we go back to those feelings of worthiness, of deserving, of being optimistic. You are good enough, and you need to release this idea that you need someone else or something else, or that you need. To me, this is really the idea that to find yourself, to find who you are, to be yourself, you might think that you need someone else, but you cannot find this person. But the truth is, you need to find yourself on your own to be able to have a successful relationship. And so you need to release this idea that you need someone else to heal you, basically, because the only person who can heal you is yourself. And as hard as it is, it's the truth. And you need to sparkle your own healing. You need to fight to heal yourself, and it's not going to be easy. But I think not only you have this amazing person going through the same thing and waiting for you on the finish line, but I also think that your spirit are here for you, because look, this is an angel. To me, this is an angel as well. And this is such, to me, those messages are coming in such sweet way. You know, we didn't have any very harsh card where you had like very bad, because with those cards there was a few like very dark cards. So even with those, so we didn't have anything too bad. It was just like this gentle reminder from spirit that you need to find yourself, to heal yourself by yourself, so that they can give you everything. And I think it's more, and also they can give you everything to your person. They can give everything to your person. And I think it's even bigger than just a relationship. I think once you manage to find yourself again. I won't say it, I can't say it enough. It is a hard thing to do. It requires a lot of work. But once you manage it, once you do it, there is so much coming for you. They have so much in store for you. So do it. Try at least. It could be little things. Try to use your coping mechanism less. Try to meditate, or to connect with your guides more, or just to go outside, because like I say, maybe you are spending a lot of time by yourself in those unhealthy coping mechanism. For example, if I go back to the video games, if you're addicted to video games, it's easy to stay in your house all the time. But maybe do small steps, like every Sunday you said to yourself, okay, every Sunday I'm going to go for a walk for 20 minutes. It's like sometimes it's those baby steps that get us out of our unhealthy coping mechanisms. If it's something bigger, then you can seek help from a professional if you have any addiction to substances. There is no shame in asking for help. It's quite of the contrary. It's very brave to ask for help, and it's something that should be celebrated more, in my opinion. So yeah, don't hesitate to ask for help, even if it's any type of addiction of unhealthy coping mechanism. You can ask for help from a professional. They can be very helpful and have very helpful tools to teach you, so that you can start your healing and improve your mental health. But yeah, this next relationship is going to be so much fun, so passionate. So please look forward to it. And if it can motivate you in any way into finding yourself, getting in a better place, then hold on to it, because this is definitely coming. Spirit really wants to give that to you. They are like, please heal yourself. We want to give that to you so badly. That's the feeling that I'm getting. So yeah. I'm sorry, I keep moving the table. I hope the camera is not moving too much. Okay, I'm gonna end your reading here, pile 2. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see that. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you hopefully in the next video. Bye! Hi group 3, if you choose this Labradorite, can you see how pretty she is? She has like veins, and she's beyond shiny, and she has like even like almost like it looks like she has like, I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So yeah, if you choose this amazing, beautiful Labradorite, it's going to be your reading about your next relationship. Like I did for pile 1 and pile 2, I want to say it again that this is going to be your next significant relationship. So like not a fling, not a one night stand. I really want to channel a relationship that is going to have an impact on you. So it doesn't have to be like the person you are going to be with forever, but it's the next relationship that will mean something for you, not some quick thing that doesn't involve any feeling. This is going to involve feeling on both hands, and this is the relationship that I want to channel. We are going to start with some oracle and a song. Those oracles are going to be your person, like traits, personality, signs, stuff like that. Then we are going to get more info with those 2 about the relationship itself. Well, for pile 2, it was more, the info we got was what was holding on this relationship from happening, like was keeping it from happening. So we'll see what's coming out for you. Whoa, I can't talk today. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's difficult. Then we're gonna have a look at the relationship, any like timing about when you are going to meet this person, and maybe how. I usually, for the how you're gonna meet them, I look at all of the cards, but those two are going to give us maybe some timing for when you're gonna meet or get into the relationship if you already know this person as well. And then we're gonna get some extra. Can't talk. Like I said, can't talk today. I'm so sorry. It's a bummer when you do a reading where you need to talk, but yeah. So we're gonna have a look at those oracles. They are going to be anything for you, for them, for the union. We got different vibe each time for each pile, so we'll see. Okay, let's get going. So we're gonna start with the song. You got Señorita by Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. So first of all, the title is in Spanish, so Spanish might be significant. Either they are from a Spanish country, so like they could be from Mexico, Spain. There are so many other countries that speak Spanish, the Dominican Republic. Okay, I'm terrible. There is many more countries that speak Spanish, but yeah, a Spanish country, or they just speak Spanish. They can be like American or even French and speak Spanish, you know. This just, or they can have ancestors also that are from a country where they speak Spanish. Okay. Also, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes, I think they still are in a relationship, so this is a song sung by a couple, so to me, like, it added a dimension to it, because not only this is a very sensual and very hot song, but also it's a song that is sung by a couple. So to me, this is like, I really think like your relationship is going to be like very sensual. Also, I'm just reminded that in one of Shawn's verse, he speak about Miami. So Miami might be significant in any way. Maybe that's where you're going to meet them, or where they're from, or like it could be anything, but Miami might be significant, or where they're born as well. So yeah. I think Camila Cabello is also from Cuba, or she has like a sister in Cuba. I don't know why. I think it's because of their song, of her song. What is it? Our first song. Damn, it's not coming to me. Anyway, yeah, she has this song that was taking place in Cuba. So yeah, any of those country places might be significant, and yeah, like I said, I think your relationship will be very sensual. Yeah, very sensual. Okay, so we got Scorpio for their energy, so they might be Scorpio. We also got Aries. We got Prose, so this is not a sign. And we got the 12th house. Okay, so pile 2 had this baby goat as well. With Aries, but yeah, okay, let's get going. So I want to start with the prey. What I think of, like first of all, he has like brown eyes, brown darkish eyes, as well as the baby goat. So your person might have brown to dark like eyes. Dark brown eyes. But what I'm thinking of is that I think your person, when they were younger, because this is a smaller animal, so, and the god is a baby, to me it's a baby god, so I think like when they were smaller, like in their childhood, they experienced a lot of things that made them feel like, maybe not like a prey, but like they were inferior, like maybe their caregiver were a bit intense or harsh on them, which left them with some trauma. But I think there is this idea that they went through a lot and they might have a tendency to get in a fight or flight mode. Like they tend to run when things gets complicated, when things get hard. Like maybe they have this tendency to run away because this is an animal that runs pretty fast. They might also like to run, just on a general way, but general, just in general, they might like to run. But yeah, I'm feeling like they might have a tendency to run away when things gets hard or complicated, or when they get scared, and that might be because they had like complicated experiences growing up. We have Scorpio with get to the bottom of things, affirm your power, transform. So I think that they know that they have this tendency and that they are trying to move on from it, but to do so, to get to the bottom of this tendency and heal it, they need to get to the root of it, which is to me linked to their childhood, and it might be difficult. But I think what Spirit is saying is that they need to transform, they need to leave this tendency that they have to run away when things get hard or complicated or too much, because this is keeping them from getting a really deep relationship and maybe getting one with you. Because we have it for like their energy, I'm thinking that maybe when you're gonna meet them, things are going to start like as like a more casual thing with the Senorita song and like very like sensual and things like that. But I think they are going to, being with you, they're gonna start having feelings for you, and this is what is going to trigger their desire for healing, because I think they are not going to want to run away from you, and so they're gonna have to heal. And I think they are aware of this about themselves, but they are not healing it just yet, and I think you might be the reason why they start healing it. We have Aries with this little baby goat. First of all, it's the cutest thing. So I really think that they have two sides of them. Like there's really scared and always running away side, but also this very cute, and there is this part of them that just want to love and be loved in a very cute way. Maybe almost like, maybe they never let themselves, like when we fell in love for the first time, it's always like so intense. Usually we're pretty young and it's so intense, and we are going through all of those insane rush of emotion, and we over idealize everything, and maybe they never felt that because they were always running away. And I think with you, they are going to want to feel it, to feel this like almost first love type, even if they had other relationship before, or maybe they didn't had, like maybe they ran away every time things got even slightly serious. And I think they are going to want to have this sweet connection with you beyond the physical, beyond the sensual part and the sexy time, all of this. I'm not comfortable talking about that. You can imagine it in your head. But I think they are going to want something more sweet, and this is why they are going to want to heal, because with you they are going to want something different, and they are going to want to get out of this fight or flight mode, this running away, to get in a more loving energy, more sweet energy, where they can maybe get overly like idealistic and get over like too much in their feeling. Like maybe it's gonna get to a point where it's too much, but they are going to want to experience that with you. And with the 12th house, we have limitation, retirement, letting go, resilience, spirituality, and faith. So what stood out to me is the letting go, and I think it's this letting go of this pattern of running away, but also with resilience, spirituality, and faith, I think that maybe the way they are going to manage to heal their inner child, to heal those past trauma and experiences that lead them to be that way. Maybe the way they are going to do it is through faith or spirituality, whatever they believe in. And I think you can help them with that. You can encourage them. And maybe sometimes, sometimes we have faith in love. Like, I mean, I have faith in love. Like, I think love is a powerful thing, and that we should all experience life from a place of love in everything that we do. It's not always easy, but I'm trying to do that. And I think maybe their faith in the love they feel for you, in the sweet feelings that they have for you, is going to be the final push to help them heal. And I think they are a very resilient person. I think they went through a lot, like I said, and I think it would be good for you to remember if they have, like, if sometimes they pull away, if you can see them battling with themselves, to remember that it's because of what they went through, and they might not be able to express everything that they had been through, or everything that they are going through. Even when you meet them, they might not be able to express that right away, but give them time, because I think that if you hold on while they let go of all those things holding them back, this might be a really beautiful relationship full of passion and love and sweet moments. And just like, yeah, also with those flowers over there, I don't know why, for your pile it made me think that maybe they are going to like giving you flowers, or maybe on your first date they are going to give you flowers, or I don't know, something linked to, like, I don't know what type of flower they are, but like pinkish flower. If you see pinkish flower when you meet them, might be like another sign. They could be fake flower as well, but like just some sort of pinkish flowers. Okay, so yeah, let's get going. We have heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feeling with each other, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So yeah, for some of you might know this person, and now that I think about it, maybe they ran away. Maybe you meet them already. I mean, maybe you already had this very passionate moment, and they ran away, and you were like, okay, well, that was it. But maybe they still think about you, and they are right now trying to heal themselves in order to try to come back to you. And with heart-to-heart conversation, like I said, they might be, for those of you who have met them, they were not capable of expressing those things holding them back when you meet them, when you had those first experiences with them. But I think once they come back into your life, they will be capable of telling you, maybe not all the detail, but why they ran away. And for those of you who have not met them yet, either you will go through some separation, or and they will come back, or you will have it's gonna take time to have this heart-to-heart conversation. And maybe this reconciliation will not be like a breakup or anything, but maybe you're gonna feel like they keep pulling away, and so it's gonna be always this dynamic for a while of you coming together and then pulling away, and you're gonna be like, are we still together? Are we not? What's going on? And then they're going to come back, you're gonna reconciliate, and they're gonna go away. And I think there's this idea that this is going to last for some time, until they can finally tell you why they've been doing this and the healing they need to do. But I think what's important is that, to me, they want to experience something else with you. That's what keeps stooding out at me, because also I put them like right in the middle, and this card, and I really feel like they want more with you, but they need to address some big things and some big issues before that. And once they have, like, maybe not heal them, but at some point, if you are patient with them, and just to be clear, you don't have to. If you want to leave this relationship, you have the right, and remember that your own happiness and your own health and mental health should come first. So if you want to leave, this is your right and you should leave. But if you want to wait for them to figure things out, then it can be really sweet. They need that healing, and I think that either you wait for them or not, they are going to start their healing process, and either you want them to come back or not, they are going to try to come back. But then it's up to you if after this push and pull, you let them come back and you are open to this conversation and to like listen to them and to why they've been doing that. But if you are feeling too much pain, if it feels too much for you, you can leave, and you don't have to take them back if you don't want to. Just to be clear, just because this is a very passionate relationship and it has potential, it doesn't mean that you are bound to take them back and be with them. This is your choice, always remember that. And then we have the Three of Fire for your tarot and the King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. And then we have Three of Fire, so that will be the King of Cups, and that will be the Three of Wands. Abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So I think you are this King of Water. It doesn't matter if you are male or female. I think you are this King of Water for this person, and you are someone that's very loving and helpful and trustworthy and who gives really good advice. Like you are this King of Water for this person. Someone so loving and caring, and that's why I think they want more with you. And I think either you stay with them or not, I think that you might give them advice without realizing it. I think just you being you really is going to help this person. It's not going to be just this relationship that's going to help them, but you as a person, your energy, how much you love them, even if it's not like the most biggest love because they don't let you in, but just how much you love life, I think, and how much you love your family, your friends, like who you are as a person is going to help them see things differently and trigger this transformation. Then we have abundance, things look very good, have patience at this time, make long-term plans. I think this is going back to this idea that this is going to take time, like have patience at this time. So this is supposed to be a card for like money and things like that, but like she is looking at this like volcano erupted and she's waiting there patiently, and I think like this is you looking at them as they explode, like they are trying to go through this transformation, this healing. There was so much going on with them, and you're here on the side looking at it, and you can't act on it. You can't do anything. You just can watch and maybe give advice, but you can't do anything. You're sitting here, and to me this dragon is like your guide, or yeah, I think it's your guides, and they are here with you, and you all like watching them going through so much, and there is nothing you can do. And if you want to give this relationship a try, you will have to be patient with them. like I said that from the beginning, but you really have to be patient with them if you want to be with them. But you don't have to. You don't have to sit there and watch them burn if you don't want to. You can leave, you're free. But it could be a sweet relationship, so this is your choice and no one else can make this choice for you. Okay, and then we got there is something better and new. So I think this is from them, like it's what's going on in their mind. It's like they are going to be like, I want to run away, this is triggering me, but they're guys, their higher self, their intuition, everything is going to tell them, no, there is something better than running away. There is staying. If you stay with this person, it could be so much better. Don't run away. Don't run away. There is better thing than running away. And there is better thing for you if you stop blocking them. I think your person is ready. And I think really it's coming from a place of trauma, of a lot of things happening to them in their childhood. So be compassionate with them, but just because you are compassionate doesn't mean you are bound to anything. I just want to make that clear, because I know that a lot of us, when we have feeling for someone, we tend to go all the way and we might sacrifice ourselves for others. And just because others had bad experiences and are going through a lot doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your own self and your own happiness for them. You can also trigger this volcano that they are and go do your own things, and they might come back. Spirit might send them back to you afterwards, once this is all done. You know, there is many options for you to choose from. You don't have to stay there and sit there watching the chaos, even if they have a good reason to be so chaotic, even if it's not their fault in the first place. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan and a new start is coming. So I think overall, for the both of you, it's, so first of all we have full moon in Taurus, so that will be, yeah, I did another sign. So they could be Aries, Scorpio, or Taurus. Scorpio would be water sign, so with the king of water, that could match pretty well. Aries will be a fire sign, so maybe this is you, maybe this is them. And Taurus will be her earth sign, so maybe you're going to, maybe Taurus season might be significant when it comes to either their healing or coming together, because your dreams need a practical plan. To me, it goes back to them, and maybe like you, they view you and your relationship so as such a sweet thing, like I said earlier, like this very like almost first love type of things, and maybe they dreamed about that, you know, maybe they dreamed about them not being running away all the time and being able to start this sweet relationship. Maybe it's something that they dreamed about for a while, and this is Spirit saying your dream need a practical plan, because your dream need healing, so you need to trigger that healing in order to get there. And a new start is coming. So with a new start is coming, what I'm getting is that this is not necessarily linked to this relationship. Either a new start is coming in this relationship because they have healed themselves. If you have already met this person and went through this push and pull type of vibe, like them running away, coming back, you know, if you have already been in this dynamic and then they are coming back and ready to heal themselves and explain themselves, and then you can start something new with this relationship. Or if you're willing to wait for them, then maybe this is spirit telling you that if you wait long enough, something new, a new start is coming with this person that will lead to this more sweet, still very sensual, but also more sweet relationship. But I think it's also spirit telling you that if you live, if you don't wait for them, if you keep being this king of water energy, if you keep being your amazing self, you're such a lovable person, if you decide not to wait, there is still something new coming for you. And it could still be this person coming back into your life like a month or a year later on. But it can also be a new relationship or something very meaningful that you have been wanted, either in your job or your career. It's the same thing. Your studies or your like a new passion. Like I think like overall there is this new start coming for you, either in this relationship if you wanted to, or more broadly in anything that you've been wanted to. And I really think this card is for you. I think this card is for them and this card is for you. Because like to me this is you, this blue and that blue purplish type of vibe. So yeah, I don't know. This is the way I'm seeing it. Okay, I think this is all I'm seeing for you guys. Yeah, no. I was a Taurus, the Taurus season. Also because like Earth sign are associated with Pentacles, and I always associate Pentacles with like manifestation. So if you are manifesting this relationship because you want to hold on to it, I don't know, Taurus season might be significant. It doesn't matter when you watch this reading, whenever Taurus season is for you, then it's gonna be when it's significant. This is not something that might, like, I don't have this feeling that this is going to happen really fast or really slowly. I think it's really different for every single one of you. And I really think some of you are already in this situation, like in some way, and some of you have not even met that person yet. So yeah, it's very like different. But yeah, I'm gonna end your reading here, pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see that. Please take care of yourself and remember to put yourself first, even if it's complicated. You deserve it. You're such a lovable person, so love yourself as well and put yourself first. And I hope I will get to see you again in another reading. And yeah, bye. Hi group 4. Hi. Hi group 4. If you choose this little aquamarine, this is going to be your reading all about your next relationship. Because this crystal is so tiny, your person might not be very tall. As I was holding this crystal, I thought, oh, they might not be tall. That's why they were drawn to them. Maybe you are not tall or they are not tall, which will apply. But yeah, it's a cute little one, and it has a lot of energy though. So yeah. Okay, so we are going to see today your next relationship. This is for my single people out there. Don't worry, I'm single as well. I'm part of the club. No shame here. Yeah, so as I said for every single other pile, I'm going into this reading wanting to channel your next significant relationship. So what I mean by that is that it doesn't have to be the person you're going to spend your life with, but I want to channel the next relationship that will have an impact on you, that would involve feelings, that will be important for you. So not a one-night stand or like a fling, just like I want to channel something that will be serious, your next serious relationship. So for that, we are going to first have a look at your person personality, and sometimes we get also a physical trait with those oracles, as well as this song. I'm sorry, my voice is dying. We are also going to get some more information about the actual relationship. It's not the actual relationship every time. Sometimes it's just things that are keeping the relationship from moving, like anything related to the relationship with those two oracles. Then we are going to get a look more deeper with those two tarot cards, and I like as well to get some idea of timing with those two. And then we're gonna get some final messages with those oracles. It could be regarding you, regarding them, regarding the both of you. It was different for each pile, so it's some extra info basically. Yeah, so let's get started. I want to start with the song. You got Heard You Crying by Michael Schultz. He is German, so what I'm thinking is that maybe your person is German, or they speak German, or they have German ancestors. Could be their parent, their grandparents, their grandparents, like some link to Germany. Or maybe you are going to meet them in Germany if you want to visit this country, or if you live in Germany. That might be like some extra confirmation or things like that. Okay, what else? Yes, this song is very, very sweet. Like I think it's the second phrase in this song where he said, I will sacrifice my world for you. And just overall, it's such a loving and caring song, and a sweet song. Like, he's not very famous, I don't think, but I love his music. There is a few pieces that he has done that I really like. So maybe go give a listen to this song, because just if it's something that your person wants you to hear, like, it's a very sweet message. Like, it's this idea that they want to take care of you, and they want to be here when things go bad, and they want to make you stop crying and loving you, and it's just a beautiful energy. Like, yeah, I don't know who your person is, but just having this song as a way of starting this reading is very sweet. Okay, so we're gonna start with your oracle. So you got Habibi. Oh, Habibi. Then you got feminine polarity with yin, and you got solace, and fixed. Okay, so we had pile where, because those cards we have like gods, words, and we also have sign, and with those cards we also have signs, and I had pile with like many signs, and you don't have a single one, so so like we don't know what signs are going to be, but yeah. So let's start. So first of all, I'm called to notice that there is two cards on this table, and there's not that many cards in this deck, so I want to say that maybe your person loves cats, or maybe you are going to meet at a cat coffee shop. Like, there is more and more cat coffee shop all over the world. Like, there is even some in France. I know there is a few in Paris, for example. So yeah, maybe they love cats, or you are going to meet as there is cats surrounding you. Like, I think cats are going to be somewhat important, as well as there's bees. So I'm really like, this card is really giving me like a summary vibe. So either they are born in either July, June, or August, or you are going to meet in one of those months, because yeah, this is very summary to me. Those are sunflowers, so yeah. So I want to start with Habibi. Habibi means my love in Arabic, for those who don't know that. Well, there is Habibi, Habibti, but yeah, this is Habibi. So yeah, I really feel like this is just like a sweet way. First of all, yeah, they might speak Arabic, maybe. German or Arabic or both. I mean, they can speak many languages. Also, like maybe they don't speak just like those two languages. Maybe it's not about those languages, but the idea that they speak many languages. Maybe they study languages. I think like just different language are important here regarding them. So that could be a way for you to identify them, or maybe even like dead languages like Latin or like things like that. Just like something related to speaking another language seems to be important here. But just like the Habibi, to me, it's their way of like calling you my love, or like it's just an extra sweetness after this song. It's like sweet over sweet. Like they have like very like they love you, and their feelings towards you are strong and sweet. That's once you're with them, at least, or if you know them, they or I think they already have feelings for you, because this is pretty intense to me. Also, this cat has green eyes, so they might have green eyes. That could be like extra confirmation. If you were already thinking about someone, and because this cat is all black, they might have black hair. So black hair and green eyes. They don't have to. It's just like extra confirmation if they have any of those traits. For Solas, I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna look at the booklet. Solas, where is it? Those also have like little poems. Solas. The hair on the back of your hair are standing up. There may be danger ahead if you are making a choice. Do it with caution, stay calm, move forward, but try to not do it so blindly. Okay, so I think your person is someone that's pretty cautious. Like they like to move slowly but surely, and they will always make sure. I think like to me they have this energy like every action that they take, they really make sure that they want to, but also that they are going to hurt no one or the least person amount of person possible. It's like I think every day everything they do it from a place where they don't want to hurt anyone. They just want to be in a very like loving energy towards all living things, humans, animals, and I think they are really in this energy of being cautious in order to preserve not really themselves but others. I hope that makes sense. We have yin, feminine polarity, introspection, contemplation, receive, accept, imagination, and intuition. So I think they are very in a feminine energy. We have yin, of course. It doesn't matter if they are a man or a woman, but I think they are really in touch with their emotions, and they might be an empath, because what I'm feeling is like they like the fact that they don't want to hurt other people. That's the vibe I'm getting, that they are really like this loving energy make me think that they are very in touch with their own emotion, and they are very in touch with others, and so that's why they don't want to hurt others, because when they hurt others they are affected by those emotions as well. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I think they are very like intuitive, very with feminine. I'm always getting very like spiritual, even if it's not the way you might imagine it. Maybe it's just because they are very intuitive, and maybe they are an empath. So, or even if they're not an empath, they are very empathic. They are very careful of other emotion, and they can easily understand other people's emotions. So I really think like they're also with contemplation. I think they're the type to observe a lot. Like they are not talking a lot. They are not like very, like if you step into a room, you might not notice them because they might be in a corner, not making noise, really looking at things, analyzing things. They are not like, you don't see them right away, but you see them when it's important, and they are very accepting also of other, because it's not because they observe that they judge. I think they observe in order to react appropriately, but they don't observe to judge. I hope that makes sense. And with fixed, we have stabilize, maintain, and strength. I think they might have not always been like that. I think it might have been a journey that they've been through, and now they are in this place. And I think they are very at peace with themselves and with others. But it requires strength for them to get there. And I also think that because they are highly in touch with other people's emotion, maybe an empath, it requires strength. It's not easy to take on other people's emotion. It's tiring. It requires a lot of strength. And so I think, yeah, they are very strong, but you might not notice it as you look at them. It's really like something that you will discover as you discover them. And with stabilized, I think they're really just stable. Like there is a very relatable person, and because they will understand your emotion pretty easily, I think they will be able to get you and to act in ways that make them happy and comfortable, but also make you happy and comfortable. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. I wanted to talk about something else, but I forgot. Oh yes, the cat. To me, the cat are very smart. So on top of being very intuitive and in touch with their emotions and other people's emotion, and on top of being very strong, I think they are very smart. To me, cats, like cats don't need to meow to talk with one another. They learn that to manipulate humans, which is pretty insane when you think about it. Like they wanted us to take care of them, so they learn to make a sound that catch our attention, and they learn to make that sound by copying babies. Like they heard baby cry and they thought that sounds a little bit like it, and that's why they meow to get our attention. So that's, to me, that's just beyond smart. Like pretty selfish, because they will disturb us just to get what they want, but it's also very smart. So for your person, I think really, really smart and compassionate and in touch with their feeling and others. Just really like a very calm person, and someone that it's really nice to be around, not just in a romantic way, but just, I think being around this person is very calming and very, it just make you feel, I think they just make others feel better, because also they are always coming from a place of being gentle and compassionate, which is not something that we see so often in today's society, which is sad, but sadly, yeah. So yeah, really, I love their energy. Like, I don't know how the relationship is going to turn out, but they are like a very good person to be around, even just as a friend. So yeah. Then we have heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feeling with each other. And flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to other. So I think you might start as friend, like because of their such a good energy. I think either you already are friend with this person, or you will start by being friends. And I don't think they are the type to flirt, really. Like, I don't think they are the type to make the first move. I think you will have to be the flirt in this situation. You will have to bring some more lighthearted energy and some more like flirting in your dynamic. And even though if you do that, what it's going to trigger is a heart-to-heart conversation, which what I mean is that you might want more and start like to flirt, to like initiate things very lightly, but they are going to want right away to know what you really want, because they are the type of person who, like I said, they're cautious. And so if you want a relationship, they are not going to go with the flow. They are going to want to talk about it and be like, okay, so what do you really want? Do you want something serious? Do you want something casual? I think this is going to be like, you are going to initiate some move, and they are going to be like, wait. What do you want? I just want to be sure we're on the same page. I think they are going to be attracted by you as well, because we have the happy bee and this song. So I really think that they care about you on the romantic level, but they want to make the first move. And if you do, they are going to be right away like, let's make sure we are on the same page. And I think throughout your relationship with this person, regardless of how long it's gonna last, it's always going to be like that. It's like the communication is always going to be open, and you are going to talk about everything, especially regarding your relationship and the way you want it to evolve. It's always going to be clear, and they are going to be cautious in not moving faster than you and keeping up with you. Like, I think they are really like, they want, and I think it brings them peace and joy to adapt to other, not in a way that is unhealthy, just in a way that helps things move smoothly. I hope it makes sense. I'm not sure I'm making sense with this, but I'm really sorry. Okay, let's keep going. We have the 2 of Earth and 9 of Water. So, your wish come true. Concern fade away. Love of life. Okay. Oh, wait. So, I think this relationship has a lot of potential. With a wish come true, consent fade away. Maybe everything that I just said about this person is everything you ever wanted out of a person, or it's very mirrored, which means you are like that as well. And so when someone is such an empath, and when someone is always looking out for other feelings, and yeah, just being an empath in general, being with someone that is an empath as well it's helpful, because they understand why you might get burned out, why too many social gathering might take a toll on you. Like, being with someone that's experiencing the same thing as you when it comes to empathy is helpful, because it doesn't create tension due to not understanding the other. So I think they might be your wish come true, and they have the potential to be a love of life, a love for life. I read a love for life the first time, so I'm keeping it like that. But also a love of life. I mean, they might trigger like your love for life a bit more. And with concern fade away, I think maybe you were always like concerned about finding someone that, and maybe they were as well, that will understand you, because you might not be exactly like others when it comes to the way you approach relationships in general. And so having someone that sees things the same way you do is such a relief and bring you so much joy. And I'm keeping a love for life. I'm sorry, it's not what's written on it, but I'm keeping it. And we have too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So that will be the 2 of Pentacles, and that will be the 9 of Cups, by the way. What I think with consider a more playful approach, we go back to the flirt, is that I think because you are both so similar, you might start with like things very, very serious, but one of you is going to have to lighten the mood to trigger this heart-to-heart conversation, to trigger this relationship, basically. Yeah. And so I think this is going to be on you. Probably. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really the idea that I'm getting, that you might have to be the one that invade their space on romantic way, so that this relationship can get started with this heart-to-heart conversation. The 2 of Earth will be Earth sign, obviously. We have Earth sign is Virgo. That will be September. So maybe this is coming soon for some of you. And with water sign, so this could be Scorpio. I think for some of you this is already like going on, like you met this person, and I think maybe things are going to move in a more like peaceful, but like this sea is a bit agitated, and she's flying fast. Like if you look, she's leaving like things behind her. So I would say I have the idea that this is a more like fast. If you have met this person, this is going to change. Like the dynamic between the 2 of you is going to evolve faster than you think. Maybe September, or with Scorpio it would be November. But for those of you who haven't met this person, you might meet in September or November, but things are going to take time then if you have not met them yet. If you met them, it's going to go fast to the next level. If you have not met them, you're going to meet them soonish, but then it's going to take time for things to evolve. Why do I keep feeling like I don't make sense with this reading? Maybe they have an hard time communicating their feelings, because yeah, I keep feeling like I'm not communicating clearly. And maybe because they are so much in their feelings, so much in touch with their feelings, sometimes it gets hard to, they're so cautious and they want things to come out so clearly that I think sometimes they keep on doubting themselves and being unsure that they are actually communicating clearly. They put pressure on themselves to be as transparent as possible, and they are always wondering if they are, which might be why I'm feeling that way. Because the other pile, I was not that concerned. I mean, some pile I couldn't talk at all, but it was another problem. Let's get going now. Oh, by the way, this is a timeless reading, but I'm sticking to my Scorpio and Virgo. So, but if you watch it very far to those time, any earth sign, so that will be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and any water sign, that will be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So any of those signs, whichever is closer to you, might be the meeting or moving to the next level if you already know this person. And we have, for your next card, we have Ask Your Angels and Choose a New Direction. So with the Choose a New Direction, I'm going back to like consider a more playful approach, and I think it's this idea that for things to change, one of you is going to need to bring the new dynamic. It's going to have to be like a new way of approaching this relationship, and a new way that's obvious. Like you're gonna have to make this relationship change in order to trigger this heart-to-heart conversation and make things progress. But I really think that it's not something that you will have to force. I think it will come naturally, because with the Ask Your Angels, you can either ask your angel through tarot or whichever way you communicate with them. But I also think that it might just come to you. Like in a dream or like intuitively. One day you're gonna be with them and you're gonna know what to do to make things evolve and change and get to the next level. But I really get this feeling for the majority of you that it's going to be you, pile 4, that is going to make the move, whichever move it's gonna be. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can just be like, oh, by the way, I think what about we go on a date someday, or like something, just throw it out there and see what happens. And I think it doesn't have to be like anything major. You don't have to jump on them or anything. It can stay like on the slow vibe that you both are in, and you don't have to rush it. It's just you're gonna have to make a move, like an obvious move, so that you can trigger this heart-to-heart conversation and make things move. I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry. I hope you like more deep voice, because I cannot speak normally apparently. Then we got don't let pride get in your way. So I think, okay, we're gonna go on with this. And conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And full moon in Leo. Leo would be a fire sign. So I would say maybe they are a fire sign. That would not go so well with their overall energy, but sometimes we can be surprised. It's the calmer one that have a fiery soul. So I'm gonna start with this one. Don't let pride get in your way. I think pride might hold you back from making the first step because it's risky. Let's be real. Even if you just throw it out there like, oh, let's go on a date on a funny way, like just you make an excuse to go on a date with them, there's still a risk, you know, that they reject you. And I think your pride might be like, no, let's not do that. They are going to reject us. We are going to get hurt. But don't listen to your pride. Listen to your angel instead. They have better advice for you, and they know much more than your pride. Your angels know much more about this situation than your pride does. And conclusions are within reach. So I really think that this is coming to you soon. Like either the next step in the relationship or the meeting. I think this is... If you are wondering who this person is, you're gonna know soon. And if you are wanting to make things evolve with this person, it's going to come soon. This is within reach. And because by conclusion, to me, it's the answer to a question. It's not, or like the end of something. Like a conclusion is the end. And so, like if you write something, you finish it by in conclusion, blah blah blah. So it's the end, and to me it's the ending of your doubt, your questions of who is this person, or are things are going to evolve with this person, or even how things are going to evolve with this person. I think you're gonna get a lot of information from your angels and your guides. Just try to pay attention to them. I will not dismiss any dream regarding them if you have met them already, because I think they might contain little hints and idea about how to lighten the mood and makes me move on to the next level. But yeah, it's both of your energy are so lovely, I guess. It's like do you want to be friends with me? Something like that. Like just very sweet and compassionate and yeah, good energy, and so much. I think they have so much love for you. Also, there's what are those little things I just noticed? Those are little bees. There's some extra little bees. How many bees is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 will be October. We don't have Libra here, but 10 will be October. Well, the end of October is Scorpio season, so we go back to Scorpio, which we had with the Cups. So yeah, maybe Scorpio is really like either they were born in the months of October, or the meeting, the evolving is going to take place during Scorpio season. Well, yep. Okay, pal 4, this is where I am going to end your reading. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you are watching this, and I will see you next time if I get to read for you again. Bye!